welcome to another video. It's the shortest lookbook I've ever done. I made 4 whole things in August. 4. I did also make quite a lot of bias binding and a couple of scrunchies, but 4 dresses. They are not quite all the dresses that I had said I was going to make in my August fabric haul. First one that I didn't get around to was the super secret squirrel dress because the pattern launch got delayed. It was supposed to be launched at the Festival of Quilts, but it is coming soon. Fingers crossed I'll be able to show you that one soon. It is a good one. So that one didn't get made. When that happened, I had to substitute in another dress so that I had like a video for that weekend, which is how Foxy Woodland got made. There is a standalone video for this one, which I will link up here. It is the by hand London Anna bodice, because I think that that bodice really shows off a large scale print like Foxy Woodland to its best advantage. There are tucks and darts in the bodice, but there is a large expanse of uninterrupted fabric up the top here. If you do the boat neckline, this obviously comes with a v-neck as well, which I do really like but haven't done for a while. I wanted to do a video where I talked you through how I approach using really large prints like this one. So by hand London Anna bodice with a 5-panel circle skirt, which there is a tutorial for. I'm going to use all of my cards in this video, I can tell. I really like panelled circle skirts for large prints because it allows the print to be the right way up most of the circle skirt while still giving you the full sweep of the circle skirt at the hem and none of the bulk that you would get from gathering a rectangle of fabric, for example, in at the waist. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I do pleated and gathered skirts, or just full gathered skirts into the waistline of some dresses, and I love how that looks. But for this one, I again was trying to show you how I purposefully think about using large prints like this and trying not to break them up. So I was really pleased with how this one's come out. It was interesting seeing it made up because it is very muted autumnal colours, so it's going to be perfect for the coming season. I have styled it today with knee-high boots and a tan belt. I will probably be wearing this with a tan cardigan over the top. I definitely could wear this with one of my slim roll neck t-shirts underneath of it. I have lined this with a viscose acetate, so it's really slippery, so this will not stick to the body or stick to those t-shirts if I do decide to wear one of those underneath of it. So this is something that, yes, it's a cotton lawn dress, but I can totally layer it up for the cooler months, and I will be wearing this throughout autumn and winter, I can imagine. So very pleased with how this one came out. I still have a little bit of the fabric left over. I think I have some plans for it, but you won't be seeing those for a little while yet. So this was actually dress number 3 that I made this month, and I absolutely love how it's come out, and I'm really pleased that I finally used this fabric. The first dress that I've made is this combination polka dot floral number. The Patreon peeps had voted for this one. I was asking, should I try and find some red polka dot fabric or should I use the black that I had in stock? The vote was 51% in favour of the black one, and I'm really glad that it came out that way because it meant that I didn't have to buy new fabric and I could get on with the dress immediately, and I love how it's turned out. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. I am getting a little bit braver with my print clashing, which this definitely is. This is the easy way into it, that polka dots kind of go with everything. At least that's how I'm kind of treating it in my head. Stripes, ginghams and polka dots are the neutrals, as it were, to go with the floral prints. This floral fabric was from Spain. The very lovely Fanny bought me a lot of it, and I've used it for a 8167 dress earlier this year for a sew along, and I had enough left to cut out the body of this dress, which I'm so pleased with, and I think I'm going to have enough left for a shirt out of it as well, which is awesome. Fanny managed to get me 8 meters for the price of 5 because there was a print fault, and I have managed to cut around the print fault every single time that I've used this fabric to make anything. So I'm really pleased with how this has turned out. I love this dress. Definitely will be wearing this to go dancing if I ever do start doing that again. I mean, we all know that I'm thoroughly overdressed most days, so this will be one of my just like I fancy wearing a roughly wrapped dress today. Dress rather than a special occasion dress, but that's just because I enjoy wearing my pretty dresses at every opportunity. So very happy with this one, and thank you very much to the Patreon peeps for voting for this fabric combo. I love how it's turned out. One of the reasons that I have only made 4 things this month is because I had 10 days off. That was to go to the Festival of Quilts. The first day I was there as a guest, then the Friday I had off, and then the Saturday and Sunday I was there working on the Lady McElroy store. I had an absolute whale of a time. Now, they did pay me, but they also sent me fabric to make my uniform for the day, and this is one of their new prints that they've released this summer. It is Parrot Dice on the blue background. This is the Riccardi lawn, so it's a slightly heavier weight viscose. It is gorgeous to work with. It's really nice to wear. I absolutely love this one. There is a video for this dress. It's my Zimmerman-esque, roughly lacy insertion trim dress of dreams, and I'm so happy with how this came out. This was also my first time attempting shearing. I really like it and will be doing this again. I got loads of questions about shearing, and I followed what I'd heard previously, which is to hand wind your bobbin with the shearing elastic, and then I have the kind of machine that I could stick the bobbin in and it kind of just worked. I didn't have to adjust any of the tension levels. I've heard that you do sometimes have to adjust tension levels. I did use a slightly longer stitch than I usually do, but 3.5 instead of 2.5. I am going to be using some shearing again in a dress that I've got coming up in a couple of weeks time, so I will show you guys a little bit more detail about how that comes out, but I am no expert because this was my first time doing it, and I think I'm just lucky it came out as well as it did. I wore this to the show for 2 days, got so many compliments on it. Absolutely love this dress. This is the McCools 7537, which there is a sew along for. This one has the tiered and gathered skirt, which there is also a tutorial for, all of which will be linked in the description down below because I think I've run out of cards. I have Parrot Dice on the cotton lawn on the chalk background, which is a very pinky chalk, but there is a blush colourway which is very definitely pink as well. They have brought out the Parrot Dice on the cotton lawn in the blue colourway, and it's a much more vibrant colour than this. It's a very kind of rich, bright sky blue, whereas this is much more muted. I like both very much. I'm not ruling out buying some of the cotton lawn of this colourway because it is just so gorgeous, but love this dress. Really pleased with how this has come out. We'll be making more of the 7537. I think I've got 5 now, and there just will be more because it is one of my favourite dresses to make and favourite dresses to wear. The final thing that I got sewn up this month is what I am wearing. It is the McCools 6891, which there is a sew along for up here or down in the description below if I have run out of cards. It is also a Butterick pattern, which I always forget the number of, but I will again put the pattern details up on screen and also in the description down below. This fabric is called Elephant and Chameleon. There is a definite elephant. Trying to find the elephant. I know I've got one. Yeah, there's a definite elephant on this, and then the thing that looks like a chameleon is actually a capuchin monkey, Marcel. It is called Marcel. And there's a frog too. So we have decided, because I did ask at the show, we've decided that the chameleon is doing its chameleon thing so well that it's just blended into the background, so you just have to, it's a tongue-in-cheek. There is a chameleon, or there is a monkey, but it looks like a chameleon, and the chameleon's just hidden. So Elephant and Chameleon cotton lawn. I love this. I got this 4 meter remnant, and I love the fact that Lady McElroy think that 4 meters is a remnant. I love that about them. I got this from their remnant sale. The very lovely Charlotte had given me a £100 gift voucher for my birthday. I got this remnant Monteverde viscose and some Anaconda Antithesis with that voucher. I had 4 meters of this and I used every single scrap of it. I have made a hair scrunchie, made this dress, and then I ended up with 15 meters of bias binding out of the sort of 50 centimeter scrap that I had left. I probably could have squeezed a by hand London Anna top out of the remnants, but I know some of you are getting fed up with seeing me make that all the time, so I decided on bias binding instead, and I love how this has turned out. And this will get used when I make up some of the dark or emerald green denim that I've got, because it's going to look really good with that. I love this print so much that I bought some of it on the Riccardi lawn for a giant sleeved wide collared shirt that is going to go so well with some of the tan suiting that I've got, and also navy suiting and the denim and emerald green denim that I'm going to be making trousers and skirts and things out of as well. So I love this print. Really, really, really love this print. I'm very, very happy that I got this dress out of it, and yes, highly recommend Elephant and Chameleon. I also wanted to get my Deer and Doe Orchid Licorice and Forget Me Not dresses done this month, but I had a very strict deadline of what to make before we went to the show, and then since we've been back I took the rest of that week off as holiday. I did do some admin work, but you know. And then the last few days of August I have spent tracing out, altering and cutting out the 3 Deer and Doe dresses. So they're going to be the first things that I get sewn this month, because they are quite summery dresses, but we've still got summery weather going on even though we are officially in the first day of autumn according to the UK calendar. I know it's not the same everywhere, so according to the UK we are officially in autumn. Let me know in the comments down below which one is your favourite. There was no theme this month other than Lady McElroy and even then there's one that snuck in that wasn't a Lady McElroy fabric. Well, I mean, 2 fabrics there, but I am really, really pleased with everything that I got done. They were slightly more involved projects because I filmed videos for all 3 of those, in-depth videos for all 3 of those, and then this one I just powered through and got made in a day, which I knew I could do. But I've already done a shirt dress in a day video. Again, I'll link that down below. So I just powered through, got this sewn up, and I'm really pleased with how all of them have come out. I don't know which is my favourite. I like them all for different reasons, but I'd be really interested to hear which one is your favourite, so let me know in the comment section down below. So I hope you've enjoyed today's video. If you have, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't yet, please subscribe, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye!